Our last tool for feedback and assessment is IXL. And those of us at UVA, we all have a subscription to this. So if we are not utilizing it yet, we should be. It's a great tool with real-time feedback for the students and for the teachers. So just a little bit of a screencast just to show you a couple things about IXL. So in the teacher dashboard for this, you can also sign in with your Gmail. You can access your student roster here. Students' names can be added to the roster or taken off of the roster here. If you go to analytics, this is going to be where all of your information is going to be. It'll show you how many questions students have answered. It shows you standard alignments. It also aligns some of the problems to the workbooks. And if you go to students, it will show you specific students and what I don't want to scroll too fast to show specific names, but what standards they are covering. If you go to trouble spots, this is one I really like, and you click all students, it can show you which standard is specifically giving students issues. And this is ways to help 15 or more students at once. So like I had 19 students that were stuck on this standard. So I can pull this up in a live session and work this actual question, and it shows you multiple different questions, and so like you can work this in a live session all at once to help many different students. If you go to questions, you can select a certain skill, or you can select a certain student and see the questions they've done. You can go to student progress, which I don't want to click on to show specific names, but it'll show you the student specific growth. Let's see. Yeah, it shows you which students haven't even practiced yet, which ones have, what are their total answers of questions. And students can also take a diagnostic test that you can access here. If you click on learning, you can access certain grade levels, and this is how I assign to my students. So I have 8th grade students, so I assign them, let's say I want them to do prime factorization. I would say, okay, go to A4. It'll be stored on their account, and then I also assign it in the learning management system as 8th grade A4, so they know exactly where to access. So IXL has a lot of real-time feedback, a lot of reports inside the analytic window. I'm just not going into many of them because I don't want to show student-specific names. But IXL is a great real-time tool to use for feedback. And when students miss a question, they get feedback also because IXL walks them through exactly how to do the problem. So that's great too.